don't get it on now. Get it on now. Just don't get it on now. Get it on now. Don't get it on now. Get it on now. Just don't get it on now. Get it
Hello, Will here, and I'm here today with a top 5 liveries video. I'm not going to bother explaining the rules because I think by now if you're watching this, you probably know what the rules are. And if you don't know what the rules are, go and check back in the older videos in the playlist. There's about 6 videos for you to check out, and I pretty much explain all the rules in there really. So keeping this intro nice and short. This isn't the part of the top 5, just one that I always put one of my designs at the beginning just because to do this little tiny intro video. So that's it for this little intro. So let's get on to the first design. Alright, here we are with the first one. This is the Alpha 4C Group 3, and this was designed by Ice Cream 2019. So yeah, I quite like it. I mean the colour, the colours aren't like, they're not bright, bountiful, punch you in the face kind of colours, but it's very subtle colouring, but it works very well. And it's you see it, you can see all it's got all the sponsors, and it all works very well. The placements are all very good, and it generally just all works together. I mean, I don't know what this star. I'm going to butcher the name though. So Staropramen. I don't know if that's correct. I probably completely butchered it. But considering that what's got above it, I can only guess that it is some kind of I don't know if it's supposed to be a lager or a bitter or what, but some kind of alcoholic drink. That's what I'm going to presume that this Staropramen is. But again, I probably butchered that name, and I have no idea what it is. But yeah, so this is the first design. There will be a link in the description below to this design if you want to add this to your own collection. Once again, this is the Alpha 4C Group 3, and this design was by Ice Cream 2019. So let's move on to design number 2. Here we are with the next design. This is the AMG GTS. This design was done by XX Clank 007. So kind of like a weird odd code name for James Bond there. But yeah, we're going for this one because it's like one of these kind of like landscape liveries, isn't it? Okay, I don't get the whole purpose of the dragon. I don't know if that's because the red sun that's behind it, or the sunset behind it, is also part with the dragon. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there, but it's like you never know what's going to happen when you go fishing. You never know. You might catch a little bass. You might catch yourself a pike, or you might catch yourself a river dragon. You never know. But yeah, I'm going with this one because it's a nice serene landscape picture. So I like these kind of like more landscapey kind of ones. It's ones that are in the ways of like if you take it off the car and lay it out as a picture, it actually creates like a landscape picture. And I've done some of those myself as well. And this one, I just like the colour. You know, its coloration a bit. It's very tranquil. It's serene. It's a very calming kind of looking livery. So that's why it makes it onto this list. And once again, this is the AMG GTS. So I think this is just a road going car. There's my cat making noise there for you. Lovely. Thanks for the interruption, Puss. But yeah, AMG GTS. This is the road going car. And again, this was done by XX Clank 007. And once again, there will be a link in the description to this design if you want to add it to your own collection. So, on to design number 3. Alright, here we are with design number 3. This is the 911 RSR, so it'll be the group 3. I'm going to probably completely butcher this name because it is Japanese, and my Japanese isn't exactly amazingly good at all. So I'm going to give it a go. This design was done by Kanuo Kocha. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, so apologies if I've completely butchered your name. But I'll put this on here because, you know, so I don't tend to like include a lot of like designs that incorporate like the anime kind of style, like the manga kind of style, because to me it's a bit of a, probably a bit more of a niche kind of preferred style with people. You know, it's like some people like it, some people don't like it, you know. But I do a lot of the manga kind of stuff on my cards anyway as well. But I like this one more. It's more because of the colours. It's a very colourful card. It's a very colourful Porsche, and you know it stands out because of its colour. It's all very bright and vibrant, and there's lots of different colours going on. You know, and it's not completely plastered with sponsors. You know, it's got a couple at the bottom, la 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 la. But you know, again, it stands out because of the coloration. So that's why it makes it into the top 5. So a link will be in the description again for this design if you want to add this one to your own collection. And once again, this was the 911 RSR by Kanuo Kocha. Once again, apologies if I completely butchered your name. So we're going to now move on to design number 4. Alright, here we are with the 4th design. This is the Ford Mustang Group 3. This was done by Brad BC6301, and I like this one because it kind of it looks like it kind of belongs in NASCAR to me, but that's just to me. But I like this one because I just like the design. You know, it's not a dull colour, but neither is it like a very vibrant colour. But you know, it stands out. You know, because you got that split in the colour, the yellow with the whites, and you know, I quite like the fact that stands out there. And obviously, you got the whole big Pennzoil thing on the design, so at least you know who the hell's sponsoring it. And you got a few others. You know, you got little bits of detail here, a little bit of details there. But the layout for design itself, actually, you know, it works quite well, and I like it because it stood out to me, because trying to find the cars this week was actually kind of difficult to pick out between particular ones. But this was the one that stood out to me a bit more than some of the other contenders to who could actually feature on this list. But I like this one because it stands out, but it's not in your face standing out. It's a subtle standout. Yeah. You notice it, but you don't get too distracted by it. If you're catching my drift there, I don't know. But once again, this was the Ford Mustang Group 3, and this design was done by Brad BC6301. And once again, there will be a link in the description below if you want to add this car design to your own collection. So next we are going to come on to the fifth and final design. Right, here we are with the last design. This is the Dino 246. This was done by Kimanu 75. I think that's best pronounced his name, Kimanu 75. But yeah, this one I just like it because it's basically based off the Spitfire. Yeah, it's just basically the British Spitfire, but put onto a Ferrari. I like that a little bit from imagination. Yeah. But you know, after that, you know, you don't have like all these different sponsors on it. This, that, and the other. It's not like brash in the ways of like very vibrant colours. It just stands out because it's already based off something else. But it's not even. That's not even a car. It's based off a plane that was used in the World War. So I like it for that because it's just. I just like it. It's very hard to explain why I like it and why it's on top 5, but I just like the imagination behind it, the creativity behind it, to actually take a design from a plane and then put it onto a car. I just like that. That's the reason why it's on the top 5. So once again, this is the Dino 246, and it was done by Kimanu 75. So that is it for the top 5. There you go, you can have a glimpse of the future. But no, that's it for this video. So once again, all the designs that feature in this video, apart from the two designs that were created by me. So it would have been the Minions Aston at the beginning and this Jag at the end. This Jag is for a future. Something for the future. So yeah, all the links will be in the description below to all 5 designs of the top 5 if you want to add them into for yourself. If at any point, if you want a chance for your design to be featured, I do occasionally post on the Facebook page of the Gran Turismo Livery Editors group, which I will also leave a link in the description below for that. I normally tend to post on there when I want to start getting designs through for cars to put into a video. So if you want your chance to have your car featured, find that group in the description below. Go onto there, look for one of my posts asking about designs for a future video, and leave a link to your design there, or just leave a link to basically to your whole entire library, and then I might even actually see if I don't pick the car that you wanted to share, I might actually see a car on there that I do like. So once again, it's description below, the Gran Turismo Livery Editors group on the Facebook page, and just go onto there, join the group, find my post, leave a link. But that's it for this video. I hope you like this video, so please remember to like and subscribe, and to check out the other Livery Editor video groups in the playlist, as well as whilst there, you might as well check out my other Gran Turismo videos of me doing daily races and FIA races and the odd occasional music video of some kind, or just generally some random video. So it might be worth a watch. But that's it for this video. So until next time, I will see you all at the drawing board.